They say it started off in China. I don't know if it's true. Somebody got the COVID from eating bad soup, and now just the notion is speaking at you can get the crowd in an uproar. I don't know what to do. I think China made the virus for biological warfare. In the back of my mind, I think they want a war there, and had a loose can either here or there, and let it loose a Wuhan on all the people there. It almost certainly started in one of the wet markets, a coronavirus in the bones of a bat carcass. But to say it was man-made is a little far-fetched. As genome changes make that theory garbage. Maybe the US made it as a form of attack. Why? So China could get it just to give it right back? You think the US government would put its people at risk just to off some Chinese at the flick of a wrist? It wouldn't be the first time they did something stupid like this, and frankly I don't think they give two squirts or a piss. Or maybe it's the 5G technology that's making our immune system so fragile and weak. Electromagnetic fields that have risen to a peak. Just look at a map, the facts are so easy to see. And the tower's placement reflects the population. Here's the same map of McDonald's locations. You see 5G just means the 5th generation of the same technology that's been around since its creation. But the mortality rate is less than 1%. Crippling the economy just doesn't make sense. Whatever day that info came from has got up and left. It's way more, like 3.4 and over 1 million deaths. Now we gotta keep our distance and wear these stupid masks. Wash my hands until they bleed, but no TP to wipe my ass. It's a small price to pay to put this all in the past. Don't make me laugh, you think cases will crash with some plexiglass? No, it's not the cure, but it'll help flatten the curve and give our health a little help to kick this curse to the curb. Word? You think that's the advice that we need? I heard that mask can make you more sick with every breath that you breathe, and now they're mandatory in every place in sight. Whatever happened to my rights, my body, my life? Alright, but it's not about you, it's the people you could infect, all because you neglect to listen to what's best. You could be asymptomatic, carefree with no stress, and not know you left the average Joe with no breath. Man, it's all BS, and the media is overblown. The flu itself kills more people on its own. That's not even remotely true, and the numbers have shown that corona has killed way more in the short time it's grown. Still to crush the economy, bring Wall Street to its knees, I firmly believe the cure is worse than the disease. Dude, please, this isn't just a cough or a wheeze. I can't stress, it's death, take it serious, please. Asymptomatic people rarely pass it on, then maybe we should have stayed open all along. But if they did, and way more people died, in your eyes it would be the biggest mistake of our lives. So let me ask you, now what do you think is right? You're either overprotective or you gamble with life. Now I can't go hunting, but Walmart is jack. Can't go on my boat, but the liquor store is stacked. What the hell's with that? These rules are whack. Can you have to charge for a large group but the protests are packed? These are essential services, people need to eat. And if you close the liquor stores, then alcoholics would freak. Hospitals could pile up and possibly peak. And these protests are against racism that runs so deep. We keep hoping for change but never seem to get it. And I wish we didn't have to protest during a pandemic, but the broken system we all serve is so systemic that they'll discredit back lives who died trying to transcend it. Yeah, I get it. No, you don't, cause we never lived it. No matter how poor you are, face it, we're still privileged. Case counts didn't go up when they started to rise. It takes time to show symptoms, this isn't an instant virus. They probably did less testing and got lower counts, cause the more testing they do just adds to the amount. Well, yeah, if they did less testing, they'd have less confirmed cases with the same number of sick. That thickhead theory is baseless. Face it, since day one we haven't heard the whole truth. Forget this kung flu, tell me who funds the who. Bill Gates and his foundation chipping us with vaccinations. The new world order gaining a grip on this nation. A cashless society controlling the population. Operation Mockingbird is mocking our generation. The World Health Organization gets funding through member states, including Germany, Japan, UK, the United States. Only 9% has come from Bill and Melinda Gates. And frankly, I couldn't fathom all this frustration and hate. God forbid a billionaire tries to do something good for the people. He must have an ulterior motive, something sinister and evil. Trying to track us with microchips, what a sneaky little weasel. Meanwhile, your cell phone tracked you for years, you sheeple. Conspiracies thrive at times when things get intense. People look for explanation for chaotic events. These theories give believers a valued and heady sense that they're special and set apart, a sharp link in the fence. It's a coping mechanism people use to feel in control during difficult times when their mind begins to fold. While Russia and China trying to be internet trolls, filling you with false info and you believe what you're told. No, I just don't believe all this mainstream media. While you fools chew it up, all the food that they're feeding you, brainwashed with the cloth of your greedy TV, bro, and you recite it back like a hack encyclopedia. This COVID story is thinner than tissue, and all the people who died had other underlying issues. issues. Hospitals faking numbers, if they die they'll list you. I'm pissed, dude, I say we take up more arms than Vishnu. If you have underlying issues, you're more likely to expire, but that doesn't make the situation less dire. Hospitals make more money as their counts get higher. Look up the CARES Act, you can't call me a liar. Look, I'll admit making a profit off this is a little bit sick, but physicians need to be paid or else they don't exist. And when you call it procedures that normally stack chips, something has to fill the void or the system's at risk. You're so brainwashed by the media, it's not even funny. Do your own research, follow the money. Are you serious? What makes you think you followed it? You went down a rabbit hole, got offered a pill and swallowed it. Your words are hollow, Nick, and that's on a sad tip. To be honest, I was sick, I think I've already had it, along with a million more who swore they got mad sick. Herd immunity for 3 points, I just scored a hat trick. Actually, masks may be helping our immunity by reducing the amount that's spread throughout the community. People are getting less sick and their antibodies are growing. It could help our herd immunity without us even knowing. See, there you go, you see what I mean? Things really aren't as bad as they make it seem. There really isn't a reason for us to take a vaccine. If that's actually what you believe, then you're living a dream. You wanna question the mainstream media, well that's fine, but at least they follow procedure and ethical guidelines. People can post whatever they want online and proclaim they have the sight when everyone else is blind. Social media doesn't care what you share or if you're aware of the programs in place to trace what you read or wear. So they feed you false info if that's what keeps you there. Always forever connected, your reflection in a stare. This was the plan all along, to pad the pockets of big farm. Scientists quick to bake, but barely making it warm. And you expect me to inject that product in my arm? Well, call up old McDonald, cause I'd rather buy the farm. Sound the alarm, the snowflake's about to melt. Do you need a big warm hug from all these feelings you felt? People get the flu vaccine and still get the flu. If this virus is more deadly, what's a vaccine gonna do? It will help to reduce infection and change our upward projection into a different direction and decrease its resurrection. Look, I'm not taking it, that's the end of discussion. That's word to you, your mama, the Chinese, and the Russians. I'd rather implode with spontaneous combustion. I've never trusted nothing with this amount of corruption. Look, that's your decision, I understand your position. I've tried to listen and see things through your vision, but man, this wasn't planned, it was the premonition of every astute scientist with written predictions. Forget what's fact or fiction and just think for yourself. Block out the thought of top government and wealth, and this virus is still a pirate, unseen like a stealth. Please do whatever you can to take care of yourself, so that one day down the road we can drink to our health.